So basically last time we reviewed the game against base, and the game after that will be DAHANG or CNZ, and yeah, as you can see there, and DAHANG won against CNZ, so I had to play him in the quarter. So how does it work? Because I see a lot of people always asking me, like, how can you play against someone in America with your ping? And it's really simple. We have something called Delta, so we have to pick the servers based on the best ping we have, like the best ping I have on America and the best ping he has on Europe. So my best ping in America is 130 in NA East, so like that's the best I can get to US, like ping wise. And I think the best ping he got to Europe was 100. I'm not sure. I think 100, yeah. So because of that, it will be that I get the server like advantage on map 1, 2 and map 1, 3 and 5, but because it's a best of 3, I will have advantage on map 1 and map 3. But it gets 2 in the coin toss, as you can see there. So I get a server advantage, and he gets the pick map advantage. And considering that the ping is closer on like on Europe, it's like it makes it more as fair as possible, because we have to play online. That's the problem. So yeah, like that's it. That's the only way you can try to balance it. Like obviously the most fair thing will be playing online when you have 0 ping, but since we are playing the tournament online, the only way we can do this as fair as possible is alternating servers. Yeah, so okay, so I have played against DAHANG a lot. Like I played against him so many times. I played against him at QuakeCon kickoff, obviously, and I think I won 2-1. I played against him in stage. I think I played against him at Katowice as well. I played against him also stage 3, I think. And now I played him again, like stage 2 of this season. So I played against DAHANG a lot, like in the past 2 years, and I think I know him pretty well, like the way he plays the game. He's a really strong, like really strong tactical player. He's really good at timing. He's really good at rotating. The only thing sometimes is that maybe Same just like really let him down quite a bit, because I think he has a really strong aim overall, but sometimes I don't know if it's because it's played online or something like that. Sometimes he just doesn't feel it, and yeah, it's not easy for sure to play like when you don't feel your aim as much as you would like to. Hello guys. So DAHANG banned the Ruins of Sarnath. Remember that map 1 and map 3 are played on EU West, and map 2 is played on NA East. Okay, so pay attention to this, because when you have to play online, you kind of have to calculate as well what will be the best map to play on a different ping. Okay, because when you're playing on 130 ping, some weapons change. Like we have to be honest about it. Like rockets are not as good as when you play on 30 ping. One of the best weapons actually will be the railgun and the LG. Like they still are like, you can still play pretty good with them. But rockets are like not really as good. So I banned Ruins, and I decided to ban Veil because I felt like it would be too random to play, especially if we had to play on NA server. And last time I played Veil against him, I actually lost. So I just wanted to get rid of it. I didn't want to like You know, when you don't feel good about a map in a certain matchup, like I don't mind Veil, I actually really like the map, but in this occasion I just prefer to ban it. Cause if he bans Ruins and I ban Veil, it means that there are still Awoken, Corrupted, Deep, all playable, and I really like all of these maps. So it was fine for me. He picked Awoken, first pick, so this will be on EU Central. EU West, sorry, so I will have advantage on this map, which I really like. That was good. To play Awoken on pick advantage is pretty good. And I picked Corrupted, and you will say, why do I pick Corrupted? So in this tournament, I really played LG heavy. Like I really used a lot of LG every map. So I thought that playing in an American server, LG will be really good to play with. And yeah, I just felt like it was the right choice. And I love Corrupted Keep. Like it's really one of my favorite maps. So why don't give it a try? Cause I don't think I ever lost Corrupted against him, so it was a really comfortable pick of mine. And then they banned Molten Falls, which I kinda expected. And then I had to pick between Exile and Deep Embrace. So for the same reason as before, I wanted it to be as less random as possible. So I didn't want to, like, you know, play good and then maybe we'll fall like down like in the pit. I didn't want that to happen, so I decided to pick Deep Embrace. Yeah, that's it. Like I don't feel I'm bad in Exile, but I just wanted to be as safe as possible, especially in a matchup against someone from NA. You kinda have to be careful of what you're doing, cause ping really matters sometimes. So it's really important to make the draft as less random as possible. And I think I did. Like all the maps were pretty good for me. So yeah, that's good. And so in Awoken, since he picked Awoken, he has to ban first champion, and you cannot leave Doom open. Like come on, you cannot really leave Doom open at all. So leaving Doom open will be really painful for him. So he decided to ban. That's like you kinda have to do it. And so in this scenario, I have a few picks that I could play. I could play Ranger, I could play Strog, I could play Nyx, I could play Galena, Sorlak, like so many of them. But I decided to go for Ranger because I expected him to pick something like Strog. So I wanted to have something that, like, if he's using Picker, I can cut the distance using the orb and I can surprise him. If I have to escape, I can use the orb. If I am in danger, I can use the rocket jump. Strog is really good, but at the same time, it's you can still beat, like, especially when you have a ranger with that much damage, close distance, you can really like make it painful for the opponent. Like obviously we have Strog, which is really good with the picker, but you know, it's I don't think it's still not as effective. Why not Nyx? I didn't want to play Nyx because she's not that good. Like she's good, but at the same time, if you use Invis in Awoken, then you are like the next 30 seconds you're like in danger. And since I felt like my aim was really good, I just wanted to play something that I could do a lot of damage with. So I prefer going into with Ranger. So I have a lot of damage output potential. Because Nyx is really good, but I'm also playing against Dahang, which has really good aim with the railgun. So I knew that it could be painful to play against Dahang with a light champion. So I decided to just go with mediums, kinda. Okay, in Corrupted Keep I banned Kill. I don't know why I banned Kill actually. I think I banned kill for map 3. Because I know that maybe you can play kill on Deep Embrace. I just wanted to get rid of that for map 3, just in case. And, you know, you can still play kill on Corrupted. I think Rafa played him against me, so... Like, this ban is double for this map and for this map. Like, both of them are... It's a good ban on both maps. Like, it's not a big deal. And I didn't really fear any other champion. Like, I don't mind if he plays BJ. I still have a lot of things open. I could play Ison there. I could play Vice, or I could play whatever, kinda, so... I just went for... he went for BJ and I went for Galena. That's like one of the most common matchups you can have on this map. And on Deep Embrace, he decided to ban Sorlag. And this was a tricky map, actually. Like, this one could be really dangerous. Because he picked Ison, but he picked Athena. So since I don't really have that much experience with Athena, I didn't want to pick her into, like, a medium champion. So I did the opposite. I picked the medium and he picked the light. So, yeah. This matchup is probably the... This is probably the hardest one, in my opinion, because Athena can be really strong. Alright. So I did that because they don't show it there. I don't know why, but...
Idea. I would expect kind of a knockout, drag down fight between these two. Absolutely. But it's a hard one to call. It really is. So get your predictions in. Really important. I'm curious to see what Twitch...
So this match is really important because the winner of this goes to play against... I think Cypher or Racy. Like the winner of this goes against Cypher or Racy. And that will be the semifinals.
And right now, it's pretty...
Okay, so... This is the same as the map against base. When you are spawning at rail, as Dahang right now, you have 3 different choices. You can drop down on the heavy straight with the railgun. You can go into mega and try to listen first and get the mega, and then try to rail the enemy at rocket. Or you can go to rocket and take the rocket first and then go back to heavy. So that's the few things you can do. You could also go down to nailgun, but it's dangerous if you don't know the opponent is going for mega. So you need to first listen a bit.
Well, it's pretty much in VENGEUR's side.
So yeah, he decided to go for the classic drop to rail with the railgun. Drop to heavy with the railgun. While instead I spawn on LG, and I'm probably gonna push this.
So Dan, why don't you take us away?
As you can see. So right now Dahang has only railgun. He has heavy. And he has speaker, obviously. So he has 3, like... He has not an advantage, but at the same time I need to be careful. Because if I want to push this now, that it's really important that he doesn't hit the first rail. Because if he hits the first rail, I could be really in danger already. It's like a normal play. A lot of players tend to push with LG. But... I have to be a bit more safe, because Strog could be like a really fast champion. So, what I didn't want to happen just happened. So, it's the first rail. I still have the LG. So, unless it's another rail, I can go pick up this armor on T. And then wait for him at TP. So, he missed another rail. The problem is my LG knockback actually pushed him so much further away. And I think I'm still doing pretty good. He switched to nailgun, which I think it's actually... really smart by him in this occasion. While I still push with the LG and I can fall back just in case. But the problem is that it hits every single nail. That was actually crazy. Let's rewatch it. So he goes up the jump pad. I have LG. I have the bubble and the 50 armor. But he hits every nail. And then he finished me with the rail. So yeah, that was really aggressive by me, and I got punished, but I still feel that was not a bad play to make, because I had the weapon advantage and I had the light behind me. I just didn't feel like he will did so many nails. That was really painful. He did like 160 damage.
Major right Angus the frag. Wenger did a lot of damage, but pretty good start for Dahang considering he switched up
So the thing is,
both items now.
I'm gonna pick up this armor. And I picked up this armor because I saw, I think, let me go back 1 second, because I think I took the jump pad. Did I? So I took the jump pad, and I saw that there was the, I saw there was the armor, so I just went for it. And in this case, since he went for rail, I know that the armor is not available down there. This armor is now picked up by me. Heavy is gonna be the next item in the rotation. And it could be really a problem for him right now.
From VENGEUR though just went full on aggressive.
And now I'm meeting so much Tribal. And I know that he must be low. Because last fight, I did a lot of damage. The only armor he could pick up is the 50 down below there. And knowing that there is 50 HP bubble in this room, it could be maximum 90, like 50, something like that. So I did a lot of damage. And now I'm just pushing in.
Tribot's good, he's going in here. No items, but has a lightning and that is all.
So now I know that heavy is the next item. So I need to protect the heavy, which I'm doing right now. And I need rockets. But instead of going for rockets, I decided to push the heavy, the mega instead. At least try to do damage. I don't, so that's not a good thing for me, but it's fine. Yeah, it's actually good to lose the first fight. It's not good to lose the first fight, but the way things went, like I maybe should have won the first fight because I had the weapon advantage on the jump pad, but he eats so much, you cannot really like predict these situations to happen. But it's good now because I have all the weapons and I have all the rotation going on. Like I know what items is gonna be next. At the same time, I need to be careful because it's gonna pick up the rail and yeah. So now I saw him, and I have to plus back a bit. So next item is gonna be the heavy, and the armor is gonna pick up the one below, and this light on T is gonna be still available. So I don't know if I will deny it. I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna try to take some damage first. Okay, so there is a switch in this situation. I decide to stay on T to do damage. And we are basically switching right now. So if I don't see him going for mega, I go for heavy. If I see him going for mega, I go for heavy. If I see go for heavy, I go for mega. Like we are just switching items. And my goal is to hit a rail at least. So we don't hit anything. I hit that pixel shot. That was crazy. So now I have advantage because I have more stock. So now I know he's pushing this. So I know that after hitting that rail is 100 again, basically. Because when you hit the rail after he picked up the item, it's really, really important. And I got a free mega. I didn't take damage on my mega. I hit another amazing rail. And now I kind of feel like I have to push. Okay, well, that's next level shit. Let's rewatch it. So, after pushing this, I know that he cannot stay on this area. And I know that the upper light is available on T. So I make a risky play, but I think it was good effort. So basically I rocket jump from heavy into nail gun to try to hit that rail. Because if he doesn't go for it, for these stairs cases there, he might go up for the rocket jump up for the light. So I hear the rocket jump and I position myself to hit the rail, which I do. And now he's really in danger. Like, I'm gonna orb, use the orb to cut them up, take the mega. Actually delaying the mega bit, that's really good for me. Because he doesn't know about the mega delay. So right now he's really in danger, like really in danger. And the main problem is the item delay, like it's really huge right now. So unless I do some major mistakes, I should win the next fight.
Was, and then actually circling back for that heavy, and now Wenger is in.
So now I'm just trying to find him, and the only place it could be is this light, or on LG hiding, or like waiting with the rail up there.
Right now, DAHANG looking for an open.
So now he's using the picker, I have to finish the kill.
But now in this corner, Wenger knows exactly where he is. LG comes out easy, frag for Wenger.
So now when you kill the enemy there, he's gonna spawn at LG. So usually when you are there, he's gonna spawn there, and you can go for banana to mega or for LG. But I just wanted to pick up items right now and rotate. So now because of the delay, I can really chill and take my time. So Dang is trapped on the left. Okay. Besides the fact that I took a lot of damage, I could have done something different. Instead of rocket jumping up, I could still wait with the railgun there and hit a easy shot, because to go down you really have to take this path. Like if you jump, you're railed, and if you like there is enough gap to actually like hit a rail. But after I got the mega, I just went crazy like with the rocket. So I got a direct. I took so much damage, actually. Look at my stack now. But thankfully I hit the rail because he fell for the bubble. So that was like the most obvious spot where you could go if you're low. And now I need to just go back and rotate the items. I don't think I'm gonna try to get the kill. I'm getting this armor first, really important, and then I'm going for heavy. So once again, I have advantage. So that's why Ranger is so good, because of the orb and the rocket jumps. Like you can really, especially on a map like a walk, and you can just do whatever you want, kinda with the rockets. So now I'm baiting this armor, because I know he's there, he's spamming rockets. I'm trying to bait the armor. And that's pretty weird. Like instead of destroying the picker, I tried to go for damage, because I fucked up the weapon switch. So I was forced to actually push, otherwise I would have taken so much damage. Nice tri-bolt damage. I missed the rail. But it's not a big deal, I still have all the map in my favor. And now he makes a mistake, because he drops down with the rail and he misses everything. And now again, I have heavy. I'm gonna pick up this rail just in case. He's fighting me, but he doesn't have the stack to fight me. So this is like one of like a really easy frag. Even if I lost so much stack, because I lost a lot of stack, it's still enough to beat him with LG against LG.
Pickups that he's been able to get. These major items are certainly in the hands of Wenger.
So now he's going for that armor. And I think that's overall what I just did, it's really bad. And I should never not take this much damage. Let's rewatch. Like I don't think what I did is good. First of all, jumping is not good. I luckily hit a rocket. This rail, but dropping now and missing another rail, it's really painful. And now we have a switch of control kinda. So unless I hit a rail now, he's gonna take the heavy. If I hit a rail now, I'm gonna take the heavy. So I miss the rail, I miss again, and now I have to go back. So I miss everything. Okay. But that's really good. That's really good, because hitting in that rail now means that I have secured myself with the mega. Unless he goes for some crazy push with the picker. So 35 the mega. and I have this light, so everything changed because of a rail. So when you're railing someone and you are taking already position on the item, like that's really important. Because he cannot really push through that choke point if you're railing him first. So I am making him like, I'm making the life for him really painful. Because every time he's trying to face for an item, I'm railing him back. And I'm just gonna chill and wait for the heavy. So now I don't think he's gonna ever try to push this. It's a nice rail, which is important. It takes the jump pad. And I'm doing so much damage with the tribal. He's probably gonna take the mega. But I want to hit a rail and I don't. I don't know why I went back. I think I was scared to be too low for the next item. So I played it safe. And I took the light instead. And that's a really crazy rail by him. And now I am in danger. Oh my god. Did I really do that? Oh my god. That's one of the clutchest things I have ever done. Okay, this could be like if it's this rail and gets the heavy for free. That's easy comeback for him, but I survived somehow by rocket jumping away from the rail. That's the only way I could survive, actually.
Slowing him down. Finally, a rail from DAHANG. That one might slow him down just a little bit as he sees his opponent go through that jump pad, tries to land a rail through the window.
So DAHANG is now in control. I somehow survived the last fight, and I have to stack back again. So I have to play slower. But I think he'll just be happy having a little bit of control in this match. Yeah, but okay, I can do some damage, but I cannot push this mega. Oh my god. Okay, that's kinda lucky for me. That's actually really lucky. So that rail actually pushed him down. And then he took the jump pad. So the only way I went back into this fight is because I am not railable. Because if I was railable, I probably would have gave up the mega. But since I hit that rail, this one, and I didn't take damage from the rocket, I'm still going in and try to do damage again. But then I realized there is the jump pad sound. And I rail him. I didn't think he was railable, but... And everything just changed in a matter of seconds. Like, I did so much damage in exchange. That's actually crazy. Another frag just before the heavy as well. He doesn't have the weapons now to contest for this, so nice rail. Machine gun through the archway, but it's not. And now I'm gonna take the heavy again. And I have really nice control. Good for the money so far. So now I'm gonna just push him. Yeah, I'm playing super aggro. But you see what you can do with Ranger? Like you see how strong it can be to play with Ranger. So first of all, I see him taking the TP. I see him jumping, so I just prefer this. Cause unless he stays there, is the only way he can go. After this is low. So the fastest way to get up there is the rocket. And I take no damage because of the passive. You can just play at this tempo. Doesn't look that high, but I think he's hitting those rails that are absolutely the most important. He's also not afraid to throw. And again, look how fast it can be with Ranger. Without Ranger, this would have not even be possible, this frag. Because everything is going so quickly. So I messed up the kill, I rocket jump, I orb, because I know the timing, which is 45. I orb to the light to take position, and then he appears on my screen, literally. So like you can really put such a fast tempo in your match like this. And now every minute it passes, it's really dangerous for him.
Again, it's just the speed he's playing at. He's forcing DAHANG into situations he's uncomfortable and doesn't want to be. He's gone super early just to try.
So I know that Mega is not available, and I don't know why it's so early on this, but I'm taking so much damage. So now I have to leave Mega.
To force Wenger away, but again, high risk, high speed play, and again, it's reminiscent, as you said, of him trying to build towards that Rafa style, where he's putting all of the pressure onto his opponent.
So now I know that he cannot take this heavy for free. He took the Mega without any damage. If I let him take the heavy without doing any damage to him,
And I like that, especially
I'm
when the player kinda calls
in
out, "This is
bad
what I wanna
situation.
do." He catches DAHANG, throwing out the peak, or DAHANG
So I do a lot of
that
damage.
heavy,
That's so
but
good.
hits some defensive rockets, pretty much equalizes things.
And then I rocket jump to cut his possibilities of going for this
Wenger
light.
at the middle.
Now he's spamming Tribolt,
Mega
but
is
I
out
hit such a nice rocket there. After seeing the Tribolt spam.
equalizes things. Wenger repositioned at
Cause he did damage with the Tribolt, so I thought like he could go a bit aggressive. So I just spam a rocket just in
the
case.
middle. The Mega is about to be
And
on,
jackpot.
an incredible rail coming out.
Now Mega is gonna be up.
That's also going to come with
Light
the
is gonna be up and next heavy. And this is game over. Like, if I lose this game, I'm really stupid.
With 10 seconds left, we will be down to 3 minutes left in this game. Wenger, though, trapped
And somehow I fucked up. Nice, Venger. So I'm really stupid actually. How do I mess up this situation?
in the box, and now he takes
Oh.
a 6 frag lead against his opponent.
How do I mess up?
And with 10 seconds,
Why I don't use the orb? That's the problem. Like, why would I not use the orb to do damage there? I don't know. Oh, that was weird by me.
in the box, and now he takes a 6 frag lead against his
That's when you are too confident in your aim.
opponent. And with 10 seconds
With the orb I would have done so much more
we'll
damage.
be down
And this is a miss time
to 3 minutes left in this game.
as well. So this is... So if you want to learn how to play quick, don't do what I just did, guys. That's terrible.
And with 10 seconds left, we will be down to 3 minutes left in this game. Wenger, though,
Yeah,
trapped down
just...
below, tries to get out with the orb, and DAHANG does get back on the
Oh my
board.
god.
3 minutes is a lot of time, but DAHANG needs to really pick up the pace right here.
Yeah, it is a lot of time, but you also have to have clean frags because
So now I kinda have to
Comes
respect
straight back
the
at you.
control, yes.
Not relent with the pressure. He's already back in for this Mega, and DAHANG hasn't got the right weapon.
Okay, never mind, I just push in. So in a normal play I will play much slower, but I saw him being on Mega really early.
He
So I just pushed it with the LG.
not relent with the pressure. He's already back in for this Mega, and DAHANG
Yeah, this was a missed time. I think Deng should have got this Mega. I don't know what
straight
happened.
back at you, and he
I know that he's gonna be at 15 and I see him going to this side. So I'm like, man, if he doesn't hit any nail, he's gonna be dead because I'm gonna push him with the LG and I'm gonna zone him out from the Mega. So that was a bit weird.
relent with the pressure. He's already back in for this Mega, and DAHANG hasn't got the right weaponry out, and he's not even going to get the frag. He's not even going to get the item weed.
Yeah.
So yeah, like...
That's it. Just stopping him short, right? I mean, you get that frag, it gives you the opportunity to move in, maybe convert a frag, start.
So now I don't really care if I'm taking damage. I'm just gonna push.
Completely shut down by Wenger. Almost a beautiful midair coming out right there. And with
Now it's just...
separating these two,
Okay, so now that's the problem with the Ranger. Even if he gets some kills, catch up to me is gonna be really impossible because of the passive and the orb. So he's in a situation where he has to all in every fight, and with 2 minutes left, this is not possible in my opinion. Like,
feeling pretty
making a comeback like this is whenever, like, I even have the timings of everything.
at all even with
And I'm just not gonna leave him the items. Like, this is a mistake I would have done in the past year, where I have the lead, and if I was Venger last year, I would have never fight with this for this Mega.
point in time in the game.
But I learned that you have to always apply pressure. Like 90% of the times, you cannot just let him take the item for free.
To your point, he has not let up at all, even when DAHANG has gotten the frag. Some great mid-range LG as well. What can't this guy do, Dan?
I think he's just feeling it.
So now I'm being careful because I don't have enough range with the LG.
He's doing's working
Oh
out.
man, I'm eating so much this map.
Just feeling it today. He's just on his game. Everything he's doing is
Yeah,
working
lol.
out. He's just hitting all of these beautiful shots. And when your stars align, it just feels so
And again, like it's been 8 minutes where every fight is around heavy or Mega kinda, so Just shows you how important items are. Whenever someone asks me, oh, what can I improve in duel? Timing is the key to everything. Because by timing you can learn where to go and what's the fastest route to a place where then you can take the item. So timings are just like the key in duel. Timing and positioning.
It's so easy. And that's
Doesn't matter how good your aim is. If you have items, you can still win.
Really is. He really is. And in
Maybe
the
it's not as effective as Quake Life because you still have abilities, but it's
final
still
moment, he's
important.
looking to probably just close this out with the same level of control that he had in the opening 3-4 minutes. LG coming out again as the
I'm hitting so much LG.
Another, I mean, he just makes it look so easy, and it's impressive considering
Rocket
what
jump
an
up.
opponent Dahang is.
I'm gonna take the heavy now.
Right? Like Dahang wants to be surgical, wants to be calculated. But
So again, like I'm not even taking the heavy, I'm just waiting for him. He's pushing with the rockets, so I'm just like chilling up there. Because I know that it's gonna be impossible to kill me with the rockets from that distance.
Throwing wrenches into your opponent's plan, and that's exactly what VENGEUR's doing.
Lots of damage with the machine gun.
Don't necessarily allow you to capitalize on your own strengths. This is what you can expect.
And now again, he took Mega.
Less than 1 minute to go.
A lot of stuff going on. I don't know how I'm alive, but
Getting dished out. Dahang does
he
make
gets a kill, but like,
with that shot.
yeah, when you get some kills, you can build some momentum into next map. But like, this is over already from long time.
It's exactly the same
I think I played the Ranger as best as I could. Like,
in terms of the tempo he's playing at. He had Galena, but the reason this is all possible is because he's timing perfectly, he's executing well, and so he's able to take these high-risk maneuvers because he has such a standard.
again, Mega.
And he's got the aim and execution to
Dang is
follow it
late
up,
to
so
this Mega. He's hitting some nice rails,
the mechanics and the
but it's too late.
strategized to hang and just played a much better map.
You know, I think if VENGEUR continues to play and continues to play in this way as he picks up one more just for good measure in the final moments of this matchup, I could see him finally living that dream of wanting to make it further than I think he has been able to in these stage finals. Keeping up the consistency.
Yeah, it's game over. I just want to see the items.
But he is clearly loving life inside the arena right now with a
The BJ with
Yeah, look at this control. 14 megas, 12 heavies, 18 lights. Damage is not that much difference, it's just 1000. But yeah, I did 1800 damage with the LG. But yeah, like breaking this control, like it's basically for every item, it's a kill. Look, 13 kills. It's literally like every item a kill. Kinda situation. Yeah, like not much else I can add. Like I had really good control all the map, and the player out of control usually has a lot of lights more, but he only has 2 more lights than me. So even the lights rotation was really strong. So that's really good. Like I really like the way I played this Awoken. So if you have any questions before going to next map, I'm up for it. Hello everyone, by the way. Orb with LG is a bit iffy. You lose time on LG DPS and you lose your tracking after, plus you get close, which is not good for LG. Yeah, I know, but in that occasion, maybe it would have been good to actually do it.
which can be managed easier, I think.
Because I think I would have enough burst damage with the orb to finish the kill after. How is the seed position calculated? So the seed you see there, it's the seed that it's available on the, like, you get from playing the weeklies. So wait, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Oh, what did I do? Wait. Okay, sorry. So, you go into stage 2, which is like the stage of the finals, and you see like we play 9 matches, okay? And the way we finish on this leaderboard, it's the seeding we're gonna have in the finals. So we play for 13 weeks, I think it is, and every map we win, every match we win is gonna improve our seeding. So in the last stage, me, Racy, and Avek all finished with 7-2, 7-2, 7-2. But cause Racy has more maps and Avek has more maps than me, I got 3rd seed. And then going into the tournament, it means I'm gonna be seeded 3rd, which is this position in this bracket. And Dang placed 2nd last stage. So based on the way the bracket works, it means that Dang is gonna be there and I'm gonna be there. So eventually we're gonna meet if we win our matches. Like, for example, Garpy is seed number 10 and Rafa is seed number 1 in an A. So they're gonna meet each other. Okay? So that's how it works. Then you have, for example, Sib or Dewey will be seed number 10 in an A and Race is seed number 1 in Europe. So they're gonna meet on this side of the bracket. But as you can see, seed number 1 in an A and seed number 1 in EU are like on the opposite side of the bracket. Yo, it's like... No worries. Okay, let's go into the next map. So this was EU server. I think it was EU West, so I have 50 ping against 100 ping. So next map is gonna be a bit more complicated because I'm gonna have 130 ping against, I think, 35 or 40 or something like that. So I know already that I need to be super LG heavy because my rockets won't really be effective.
Well, Corrupted keeps next on the docket.
And that's exactly what can happen on Keep. Obviously now we're moving back over to North America, so whether that has an impact we'll see, because aim definitely was a big factor, particularly with the lightning gun. He was getting bullied by VENGEUR.
Okay, again. So as we all know, this map is super small. And it's super easy to snowball. Aim is super important. And you know, heavy machine gun and LLG are probably the main weapons. You can also add the shotgun, but I like shotgun on IPing. It feels weird to me, so I don't think I really use it that much. And so we have the classic spawn. I spawn on heavy, spawns on Mega, and I think this spawn is the best one, cause you get the best weapons, heavy machine gun and LG. You get the Mega, and eventually gonna get the armor on Rocket.
To find a way to manage that.
I mean, he might have the ability to do a little bit of that, right?
So as I just said, I have no weapons. I have just the machine gun, which is my only long range weapon. I could have the tri-bolt, but I don't think I picked it up.
Here, off the bat to hang
And he has the main weapons, which are machine gun, rocket, and LG.
I think a spawn that he is
So he's already applying pressure, as you can see, and that's what you should do with this spawn.
has himself the LG.
It's also gonna pick up this armor,
Grab that rocket launcher as well.
and now, if I was in Dang, I would deny the LG at all cost.
The opening moments, and if any initial engagements actually happen. And there we go. We see the double wheel or the dual wheel come
But
out.
unfortunately, he didn't hit any rockets.
I mean, VENGEUR was just one step ahead of DAHANG, I think.
And now he's leaving me everything. So he did 0 damage, literally, and now he's leaving me the Mega and the LG.
That first frag, but the first dual wield that does come out does not yield much in terms of
And now it's the opposite as what you just saw. Instead of being him making pressure on me, I am making pressure on him now. It's the opposite. Because I have I get position.
Decisions there, giving up that spawn, the advantage of that spawn so readily. You can control that rocket launcher for a large period of time and punish your opponent, but he's given up position. When aggressive, blew his load with the dual wield for no reward.
So now he's playing super aggressive, but this mega is not available yet. I know the timing of the mega, and I'm just trying to do damage. And that's enough. So I don't think I have time to push the heavy, exactly. But I'm doing so much damage with the tribals right now, like it's crazy. And I have 2 totems up, as you can see. Wait. So I have 2 totems. If he goes for LG, he's gonna take damage. I have 2 totems. I just need another one to get overheal, and then I can literally forget about mega. I can just play for the heavy. And he's not really in a good situation right now. I'm waiting for him there, but he's not falling into the trap, and it's a nice rocket, so I have to retreat now. So this was really good by DAHANG, cause he didn't fall into the trap. He didn't fall into this trap, it's a nice rocket. He pushes me away from this position, and he's gonna get the mega. And he's probably gonna push the heavy. And I am out of control. So he's destroying the totem, and I am not in a good spot right now, let's say. I'm playing for the lights, and he's denying it really good. So really good start by him. So now the goal will be try to delay him. After he picks up this mega, is try to make him lose as much time as possible to get into the heavy. And now I know that he's at LG, because he gets damaged by the totem. And now I can push heavy. And that's like the best scenario ever for me. Like, all this situation is the best thing that could have happened. Because if I didn't make him lose time now on the mega, I would have not got the heavy. So that totem placement on the TP exit was the key to get the heavy now. Because I made him lose so much time now there. And I got the heavy for free. Nice rocket by him, but also nice rocket by me. Now he's waiting for this light. So this is crazy. Like, this is not a bad trap by DAHANG, because he has the dual wield. So you see, like, he's baiting me. I have no clue he's there. I'm just jumping towards the armor, like, no fucks given, basically. That's actually funny. Look. I see the light, I just go for it. But he messed up the rocket. And I panic. I panic fire the rockets and actually hit a direct there. But okay. Again the totem. So I know again he's picking up the LG. So even if he gets the mega, it's not a big deal. I did so much damage again. And now I'm just pushing. And he does so much damage. That's actually really important by him. But I use the machine gun to finish him up the jump pad. Then somehow he just hits 100% nail gun. Yeah, well, not much respect for the nail gun, but man, I didn't know you could take so much damage in such short amount of time with the nail gun. Like, what the hell is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
second frag as he gets LG damage on the way down, follows up and off of the spawn.
Yo, Rodney.
Does pick it up.
Well, it doesn't really matter. I still know he's low, but oh my god, man.
Not a clean frag by any means. He's in the danger zone. He's got to be very careful here. Those 225s in the red room are not there for him, and he's spent an awful lot of time in here. A little worried. He does pick up that light and now will make his way over to the heavy, but he's going to be taken.
So yeah, Dahang is trying to get the heavy, but I know the timing. There is no way he gets the heavy now. And now there is 7 seconds delay between items, which is enough to go from one to the other. So yeah, it's already starting to not look good for Dahang. It's again a lot of nail gun, but I have so much stuck.
Just as you said, wow, the reads from VENGEUR again playing at such a high tempo. As now he's got full control. The duo comes out again.
And now Dahang is forced to actually do something like this, because he will die eventually anyway. So what I did there, because you see me aiming there at the pillar, I wanted to get a fresh spawn kill. You see I'm rocket jumping away, and you see I'm coming towards him. But it's not enough. I'm not enough fast to do it. But then he takes the TP with the dual wield, and I'm like, okay, you're gonna die actually. Like I have rockets. Like you don't really have the stack to fight that. And now I have also the light. I can go to the mega. He's gonna take the mega. It's not a big deal. I don't really mind that much, because I have the totems, so I can just pick up an heavy and go chill for a bit. So much damage with the LG. Like, look at the damage I did. He also did a lot of damage, but not enough. And again, it's gonna be light. He's fighting for this mega, which I'm gonna let him get, because I don't have stack. And again, he's using now the dual wield. I know that the heavy is up. I can just escape this. It's not a big deal. He actually has the ability to get away from being trapped in that spot in LG. Like, he just used the ability to literally, like, escape. And now I know he doesn't have ability, so I can just push again. And I'm just sitting, like, this is like 70% LG. What can you do? Not much, actually. Like, it's... And I'm probably gonna get the mega now, as well. No, I'm not, but I did a lot of damage. So now I'm gonna push again the heavy. And timing is again perfect rotation. And even if he gets the mega, it's like not a big deal again. Like, I don't mind it. As much as I can do a damage on the item, I don't mind if he takes it, because then I have free heavy. Then again, destroying the totem there gives away the position he is in. This totem there. So now I know he's there around. And now he's trapped again. But this time I think I decided to just go for the mega instead. And then go for the heavy. So I am gonna deny everything now. Trying to spot him if he's hiding for the light armor. Is not. He's trying to fight for the heavy. He actually gets the heavy, but I still have a lot of stack to fall back on. So I'm just covering all the entrances. He could be there or he could be there. So not a big deal again. And now I will push the heavy, I think. Or try to do damage at the heavy. I did 0 damage there. From 70% LG to 0, but it's okay. I still have the lights. As you can see, every time I'm fighting, I always fall back to the item. I'm never exposing myself way too much. I always try to do damage, and then I know that the light is gonna be ready for me. So it's not a big deal. Whatever damage I'm taking. So now again, he gives away the position with the totem, and I eat so much LG. And again, I don't want to push him still, because I have no LG ammo. I'm just gonna chill, and I'm gonna take the heavy now. And there is nothing he can do about this. So I know he doesn't have stock, because in this fight is like so much damage. 15, and then this is so much damage. Now I know that he's gonna pick up the bubbles. Alright. And again, this is another 60 damage. So now I know that I can push like crazy on this heavy. And he cannot do anything. So I use the rocket jumps to get there. Yep, heavy for free. And 5 frags, 3 minutes left, so... And again, you can see I'm always trapping him, and there are always 2 entrances he can come from. And I'm just like managing it. I don't need to push further than this. I can just watch. And now again, I'm gonna take the mega for free.
It's the alpha play. He's like, this is my time, this is my item. You saw the double rocket jump to heavy. He just asserted dominance.
And again, it's gonna be easy to take the heavy. Okay, he's actually pushing the heavy now, which is actually the best play there for him. But again, I don't mind, cause as I have the stack, I don't really care, and I can go again I follow back again to the item. So no matter what, I'm always not taking more than enough damage to then be in a situation where it could be a problem. I'm always like having good stack in this matchup. And again, so much damage with the LG. And then there I just like, there is no way I can predict the jump. I heard him jumping towards the door, but I will never think he will just go like this. So I have to retreat. So this play actually makes him get the mega for free. I was maybe waiting for him to like sneak around slowly, but not to jump like this. So yeah, this play actually makes him get the mega, and now I have to plus back a bit. Now it's time for Dang to have full control. And now I'm gonna play for the light again. I'm gonna just camp, literally. Not much else I can do. But again, I hear him coming. I fire the first rocket, and then I know that since he has dual wield, he's gonna push at me. So in my mind I'm like, okay, I'm gonna die probably. Like, I don't think I will survive. What's the best way I can do more damage? So I'm gonna place the totem, and then I'm gonna fire a rocket. So it's 40, 30, 34, and 94 damage. And I survived somehow. And I survived somehow. I don't know how I survived. I did so much damage. But like, that was actually not smart thinking. I just knew he would push me. So I just throw everything I had, literally, at him. Like. And then there I actually missed sound somehow. I don't know why. I should have hit the rocket. So now he's pushing me again. I'm surviving. And there, like, the sound actually was not. I heard him going for this way, so I was aiming there, and I got wrecked from. I got wrecked from left instead of the right. Yeah, well. And now I still heavy and I run away. And now it's over. Since I got that light now there, it's game over. Like, stealing this light and him doing no damage now, I can just zone him out with the... Wait, did he go from the teleport backwards? What? Okay. I love IPing games.
No hope, but he does get a frag. 2 minutes
This
to
is
go.
actually
Rocket
hilarious.
off the spawn. He gets
How is that possible?
him through. He needs
No, I don't think he rocket jump.
with no hope, but he does get a frag. 2 minutes to go. Good rocket off the spawn.
Cause he has the machine gun.
He gets
Yeah, it's this bug. Like it happens to me sometimes when I play on 130 ping. That when I go to the TP, like my aim goes all to the left and then it goes back to the center. Like it's lagging out of the TP.
him through.
But it is yes, like 30 ping now. So I don't know how is that possible. Maybe spectator bug.
Megas, they're chipping away. The Mega's up soon, but not soon enough. Mega might be able to do a bit more damage with the lightning gun.
And again, it's super early for this mega. I know the timing.
Can't get it.
Unreal. And Wenger's
He's
gonna
pushing
get
again,
that
so
one.
he's actually taking the mega. I played safe.
Putting his own life
Uh,
and I mean, he has to at this point. He's down by 5. You don't play
yeah, now he's pushing in. I don't mind. It's fine. I'm still doing so much damage.
the aggression, pulls out the dual wield with the nails, and he does manage to make it a 4 frag game.
I
But
can
with
play
9
safe.
seconds left to
Try to
go,
get this light.
Wenger
Oh my god.
I think this is one of the game, but
What?
with 90 seconds left to go, Wenger
How is that a direct?
get a 4 frag game, but with 90 seconds left to go,
Oh, he walked into it.
Wenger, I think this is one of the situations where Wenger keeps that pressure on, the same amount of pressure he has applied all game, and does not necessarily say, I'm in the lead, I'll go into offensive mode.
Now he's pushing me.
Does not seem to be the
And yeah.
and he's in the back hallway, 2 perfectly placed rockets. Does not seem to be not necessarily say, I'm in the lead, I'll go into offensive mode. That does not seem to be the strategy here. And he's in the back hallway, 2
I mean, yeah.
perfectly placed rockets to make it 3 to 8, 5.
Rockets.
separating these two once again.
Rockets on 150 ping.
To get up
Or
to
whatever
speed.
it was.
I don't know how he did that, but that is game.
And now it's game over again. Like, I mean, it's been game over for a bit. But in this map, 3 to 4 frags are still... You can still catch up.
For Dahang as he tried his
But
best.
5 frags now it's impossible.
Just decided to eat 200 damage in the process. This will be another frag for Wenger.
And I just hit 100% LG again.
Chase down Wenger and just decided to eat 200 damage in the process. This will be another frag for Wenger.
What?
I don't know what to say. I really don't want to say.
And again.
I mean, we should be saying that Wenger looks phenomenal this weekend. Whatever he decided to do over the last couple weeks between
GGs were called.
and now Wenger looks
Honestly, I don't mind. Like, I don't really care about the LG there. It's really weird that he did so little damage with the shotgun.
Wenger and just
He has double shotgun. And the distance is not that far away.
decided to eat 200 damage in the process. This will be
Because look at the stack difference there. Look at this. Look at the stack difference.
hardest to chase
I have...
down Wenger and just
Okay, so he does 8 damage.
decided to eat
Then he does like 24.
200 damage in
Then he does 20.
the process. This will be another frag.
And I did like 300 damage. So he did like... It's like 40 damage against 300.
Wenger.
Yeah, not good.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I feel sorry. Like, this fight, he should have eaten much more than this. I
really
think.
don't know what to say.
I mean, we should be saying that Wenger looks
Yeah, well.
phenomenal this weekend. Whatever he decided to do over the last couple weeks between regulation play and now, it was right. He chose the right things, whether it was training, whether it was taking it a break.
Nice pillow, by the way. And nice hat. Like, find a Quake player that has a hat above a pillow.
Whether it was going hard,
This is the magic.
it obviously paid off for him with a 10-4 score line. Wenger taking these 2 maps by over 10 frags in map number 1 and 6 frags here in map number 2. This is a statement, Dan. A really, really loud, strong statement.
It really is, and again, this is just a side of Wenger we haven't seen. Just brutal. In the past, he would win these games, but it was a lot closer. Where he would manage.
I agree.
And do it expertly, but here he's just gone alpha.
Oh, there is no statistics for the map? I'm sorry. I wanted to see the items because I had a good control.